All right. Jeez Louise, man. I tell you, I'm trying to keep the joy right now. I'm really trying to keep the joy. But this time of year, as an adult, has not been pleasurable to me. It is not.
Hey man,
I can't. Yo, it's been a day. It has been a day, maybe even a day and a half. I don't even know. But let's talk about basketball because that's what I freaking love to do. And
do
I've
you
been waiting all day just to come and talk about basketball.
do you need the vent before we get into it?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I just, I had to get that out. Like the holidays, man, it's stressful for us adults. This
Nah,
is for the kids. This is how hard we
fact.
go for our kids. It's like, I get it. I get it. It's for the kids. Even if they're
Are you,
not your kids, nephews, godsons,
everybody? Yeah,
goddaughters, nieces, all of it, baby cousins, everything.
yeah, yeah.
Everything.
Are you done shopping, or is that where this
Bro,
irritation, frustration is coming from?
yeah, partly, but then it's like I think I have to get like one or two more things, and then I work and stuff like that. It's just this is a hectic time of year for me. It's a
I
hectic
hear you.
time of year. It's a
I
hectic
hear you.
time of year. But let's talk about basketball.
Let's get into it then. I'm Johnell. I'm with my guy Matt Price, Cash Walking, and this is Heat Check Powered by Designated Report.
Yes,
And like Cash alluded to, holiday season. We're a couple days before Christmas. Um, the year's over, man. It's honestly wild how fast the year's flown by.
dude, it's insane. It's insane. Like they were talking. I was talking to one of the people at work the other day, and he said to me, he was like, doesn't it feel to you like the Eagles like just won a Super Bowl? Like because I've been obviously crashing out for like for like the last month over them, month and a half, and he was like, "You guys just won the Super Bowl." I'm like, Tony, that was months ago. That was months ago. What it does, it seems like it was just like I remember that Super Bowl like it seemed like it was so like very short time ago,
Yeah,
but it's crazy,
yeah. This whole year, I feel like it feels compressed, and here we are, about to be in 2026. Um,
nuts.
so with a couple days before Christmas, or tomorrow, the day of recording, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Um, I wanted to I wanted to start out with some stocking stuffers, right?
Okay,
So every team, or everybody, whether you have a chimney or not, you typically got a stocking or something. Some people just do a bag or whatever. And it's like the necessities. You get
yeah,
some toothpaste, you get some chapstick, you get like
yeah.
all the little necessities, especially as an adult in your stocking stuffer.
Like the little
Um,
variety colognes, those
yeah,
samples.
yeah.
I love
I'm glad
those.
we all live the same life, man. We be getting the same
It's
things.
crazy.
Um, so I'm gonna give you a team, and I want you to tell me what that team is hoping to find in their stocking. It could
Okay.
be anything. It could be a player. It could be a better 3-point percentage, whatever. Um, but I'm interested to see if we agree on anything or where we differ. So I'm going to
Okay.
start in the Eastern Conference. Let's start with the Philadelphia 76ers. What are they hoping is in their stocking on December 25th?
I think it's pretty obvious. A healthy Joel Embiid and Paul George.
Absolutely.
Playing at the levels that they're are not the levels that we're accustomed to seeing, but at least giving them like glimpses of Joel Embiid and Paul George. Because
Absolutely.
what I'm seeing with this team, man, is that they're young, they're fast. I feel like this team might have passed both of those players by, Embiid and Paul George. So I feel like I want
Tyrese
to.
Maxey's the guy.
Yeah, Tyrese Max is the guy. He's going 100 miles an hour. Joel Embiid ain't gonna be able to keep up with that like that anymore. And you don't want to handicap Maxey by slowing things down. And now he's got a running mate, and this rookie kid,
Yes.
Edgecombe, is
Yes.
a dog, yo. He is something else. Like, I know the Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year thing is already locked in, but we're gonna have to revisit this. Like, I really think that you got to take a better look at this kid. Is making a huge difference for his team. Cooper
He
Flag's
is.
hooping, but the reason that the 76ers are where they are, yes, Tyrese Maxey has been playing incredible basketball, but
Yep.
this kid Edgecombe is providing them with something that I don't believe that they were thinking that they were going to get, like a level
Yeah.
of impact for them that I don't think they were going to get. So I think that just to see what Joel Embiid and Paul George could be added on to this playing that style as complementary players, not as the lead guys anymore,
Yep.
minutes down, things like that. I think that's what Philadelphia wants to see. Like, what could we be if these guys are just fitting? If Joel Embiid's coming off my bench, even though he's making a ton of money, if he's playing with the second unit, maybe that's when we slow it down. And what second
Yeah.
unit big is guarding Joel Embiid, even at 80% or 85%? So yeah,
That's
and
fair.
same with Paul George. So I think that is you could get some very expensive veteran role players out of those guys in your
Yeah.
stocking.
No, I'm right there with you. I kind of went in the direction of more consistency.
Yeah.
Paul George and Joel Embiid have only played 11 games this year. So
11.
so
And
it's
and
11
Joel
games
Embiid has
each.
not put a memorable. Neither of them really has put a
No,
memorable performance on the floor.
they
Like
haven't.
I really didn't even realize. I just checked as we're having this conversation how many games they both played. So as you said that, I was like, "Yo, that's so crazy!" Like
Yeah.
I don't remember the game that they played.
Yeah. Yeah. And you alluded to it earlier. Philly is the 4 seed right now.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody saw that coming,
did
but
not.
again, Tyrese Maxey, he's absolutely transitioned into being the superstar on that team. Um, I agree. If they can get a shell of Joel Embiid, and I think the big thing, if Joel Embiid, Paul George, they've only played 11 games thus far. If they're able to get into the playoffs and be healthy, they're in the playoffs as a 4 seed, and
Yeah,
those two players are healthy to where during that playoff run, it's like, hey, Joel, we need you for 25 minutes tonight, for 25 minutes a night. We need you to give us 100% of whatever you got for those
whatever you got.
25 minutes. I think that Philly team could be
That's gonna be
somebody.
that's a team
It's
no
going to be a
one's
team
gonna
that
want to
people don't
play.
want to play.
No one's gonna
Exactly.
want to play. No one. And I mean, the only team that I think really could, I mean, the Knicks and the Pistons would be the only teams really to be able to match up with them. If you
That's
add
true.
those kind of wings and that caliber of a big back into the situation, man. It's like the speed that what jumped out to me when they beat the Knicks the other day was the speed that these guys are playing with.
Yeah.
Maxey and Edgecombe are getting up and down the floor fast. Like Maxey's like
Yes.
it's like 5 steps and he's at the rim, bro. Like off a miss on defense, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's like laying it up. I'm like,
Yep.
damn, like this is crazy. He had a fast break coast to coast off of a make,
Yeah.
like
No,
just beat everybody up the
bro,
floor.
he's 100 miles an hour every play, every
Yeah,
possession. It
yeah,
shades,
yeah,
not the same, but shades of that Steve Nash led Phoenix Suns team way back
yes,
when, where it's off a make or a miss, we're off and running.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, man, I definitely didn't see them as a 4 seed going into Christmas.
yeah,
Here we are. I'm interested to see how those two players we talked about, Paul George, Joel Embiid, if they're able to stay healthy and if they're able to give us a few of those memorable performances throughout the year. So
yeah.
it should be good. It should be good.
But,
The next team, the Blazers, what are they looking for in their stocking?
you know, I think what they're looking for is just identity. That's what they're
That's
looking for
fair.
because they don't know who their guy is. That's what I've watched only 1 or 2 games of them this year. But what I'm seeing with the team is like it's very balanced. Like the scoring's being distributed between Denny Avdia. I always say his name wrong. Avdia and Shaden Sharp. Those guys
Mhm.
are getting the bulk of the points. You're still getting some good minutes and good production from Jeremy Grant as well. And Drew Holiday has added some, a good touch to them too, of veteran leadership and things like that. So I think that they're missing which one of these guys is going to be the guy between Denny and Shaden. I think that they have to. I think either of them could take their game to another level with that, affirmation of like, yo, this is your team. And
Mhm.
then I think, in the similar light of the 76ers, when is Dame coming back? Like, is Dame
Yep.
coming back? Like, Dame wants to
I'm
play
right
this year.
there.
This
Yep.
is a team that's sitting in that play in, and if you add Dame into that, it's what's already a pretty electric offensive group. This team could, I can see them sneaking up to 6 or something like that, and it's surprising some people. So yeah, man, they're right there. They've drafted well. They've developed well. They got Klingon, the kid from UConn as well. For good,
Yep.
he's doing his job, rebounding, rim protection. Looks like he got a little stronger, a little more steady on his feet. So yeah, man, they got a good roster. I think they just got to put it together. Oh, and a revelation, by the way, my guy Caleb Love from North Carolina, University of North Carolina, he was there, and then he went to Arizona. He came undrafted. He's out of nowhere basically, and putting on a show for this team
Yeah.
too. Really busting out there. So shout out to Caleb Love, man. He hit that shot to knock out Duke and end Coach K's career, and with a loss at Duke, and then after that, something happened. He got kind of mixed up. The next year, you remember North Carolina didn't make
Yep.
the tournament, so I think that
Yep.
kind of hurt him a little bit. But after that Final Four, and when they went to that final, he hit some big shots. He could have probably went to the league then, and if he had, he would have been a lottery pick.
Yep.
So
Yep.
this is a good find for them, and those are the type of players that you gotta, take a flyer on and hope that things go for the best, and then you get a good player like this. So yeah, man, I think that what they're looking for is who's gonna be the guy.
Yeah. Um, I went with the Dame Lillard perspective.
Yeah,
Um, it's tough because he's 35 coming off of an Achilles. Um, is he going to be the same player? Probably not. Towards the tail end of his career, off of I mean, an Achilles in basketball is a career killer,
yeah,
But um, I think the team, I think the fans would love to see him on the court. Obviously, he left to chase a ring in Milwaukee, didn't work out. But other than that, that man has been incredibly
yeah,
loyal to Portland, to that franchise.
yeah,
So I think they want to see him back. They want to see him back healthy. And does that push them over the top? I don't know. But just having him in the building, on the court, floor general, again, with that young team,
yeah.
who knows what'll happen?
You never know, and that's what I said. The one thing he's gonna be able to do is shoot that thing. And,
100%.
and that's even with his leg only 85, 90%. He gonna be able to raise up and shoot that thing. I know that much.
100%.
So, because that's like the one thing you can really do, when you're off, you're not able to go full contact and run hard like that. You just in the
Shoot, get
gym,
him
just
up.
shooting. Just get up some shots, and I guarantee that's what he's been doing because he's excited.
100%.
Like he didn't even want. He could have got traded anywhere to another contender or
Yeah.
alleged contender, like how Milwaukee was at the time. But yeah, he was like, nah, man, my family's still back there. Like, send me home. Like, I'm going home. That's
Yeah.
his home. That's where he
Yep.
live now. I like it.
Exactly. Um, what about the Timberwolves?
The Timberwolves. What do the Timberwolves have in their stocking? I mean, I feel like things are going pretty well for them. Like, they're 19-10. They're starting to catch
They're
fire
starting
a
to
little
heat
bit.
up. Yep.
Yeah, they're 8-2 in their last 10, and they've won some big games. The Knicks play them tonight. Uh, I guess what they're looking for is that one seed, man. They're trying to catch up and to get up there with San Antonio and Denver and OKC.
OKC. Yep.
They want to catch those guys. They're even with the Lakers pretty much right now. They jumped ahead of the Rockets. So I think what they're
Yep.
looking for is that in their stocking, that's what they want. They want that number one seed because that's going to be the way you want things to go through your building.
So it's interesting. We are very much on the same page on a lot of these. I didn't go with the number one seed necessarily for the Timberwolves, but in their stocking, I think they want the season to be over, like the regular season.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
they're
they're
not,
ready to get to it.
they're the 4 seed or 5 seed right now, I think.
Yeah,
You could
5.
fact check me on that. Yep.
Yeah, 5. Yep.
Um, but with Ant Edwards leading the charge on that team, they're not afraid to play anybody.
No.
They don't care if they're on the road, they don't care if they're home. I think they just want to get to the playoffs because they've been there, they've done that, they've gotten close. All of this right now, the regular season jockeying for position is great. It's
Yeah.
entertaining for us. But for them, they got a goal. They want to win a championship. And I think that if they could, they would love to just skip
Fast
the
forward
next
right
few
to
months and get
it.
us
Yeah.
to April.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say the end of the season is what the Timberwolves are looking for.
There you go. Okay. I like that. I like that.
The Washington Wizards, what are they looking for in their stocking?
Everything. Wins, competency in the front office, someone on that team to step up and be a leader, someone on that team to step up and be a star. The kid that they drafted at number 2 the year before to maybe be that.
He's
Uh,
playing well.
he's just playing well though, Alex Starr. Shout out to him. And look, it's hard to do it when you got young. This team is, I think they're what, like the second youngest team in the league.
That sounds about right.
It's hard to do it when they're probably going to figure it out. I'm sure CJ McCollum is doing the best he can with them, and they do have some interesting, talented young pieces like Sarr, Keyshawn George. Who else they had? The kid from Villanova, Whitmore, I think he was, and then who was it? Kispert, yeah, from Gonzaga, yeah. I like those guys. And then they found a couple of the French guys. They have a lot of young players, and I guess they're looking for some cohesion. They're looking for they need a lot of things, but they only have 5 wins on the season. It says, I
Yeah.
mean, that they're looking for everything, everything. It's hard to
Um,
say it's hard to put your finger on what is exactly the problem. They're
yeah,
the worst team in the league right now. They have 5
yeah.
wins. Nobody has less wins than that.
Um, Similarly to the Timberwolves, I think the Wizards and their fans want the season to be over. Um, they haven't they
It's
haven't won
tough,
more than 40 games since the 2017-18 season.
tough.
Um, I mean, it's brutal. Like legitimately, I know if you're a professional athlete, you're getting paid a lot of money to play a game, and that's wonderful. Like
Yeah,
that's the dream of everybody. If you're only winning 10 games a year, it's like that starts to weigh on you, weigh on your
yeah,
fan base, weigh on the front office. Like, you go in every day, you go practice, and then you go and play a game, and it's like, yo, like we can't buy a win, you
yeah.
know? Um,
And that's not fun
they,
for anybody.
they got to turn it around. They
Yeah,
got to turn it around
something has to be done. I'm sorry.
one of these
Something has to
days.
be done. Yeah.
Let's wrap it up this segment with your New York Knicks, my New York Knicks, our New York Knicks. What are they looking for in their stocking?
They're looking for their injured players to come back. They're looking for Shamit to make his way back. They're looking for Deuce McBride to make his way back. And most importantly, I think in the trade deadline, they're looking for one more piece. Just like that final piece. I don't know what exactly it is yet. I think they need another big body off the bench. The Yabusele experience has been rough. It's been up and down, but he gives a lot of effort. He plays hard, and I think that as he gets into better shape in the season, like game shape in the NBA, that things could turn around for him. But I don't know if we got time to get him right. So
Yeah,
I think that's what they're looking for. They're maybe a little bit more size, and they're looking to get the guy. Deuce and Landry Shamet were both playing fantastic basketball when they got their injuries, especially Shamet. He was coming off like a 40-point game or something, or 30-something point game at MSG right before he got injured. So yeah, I think that's what they would need to get healthy again and just make that push.
I think the Knicks and their fans are looking for a ticket to the NBA Finals
Of
in
course,
their stocking.
yeah.
Um,
I'm talking
Coming
about
off of
the
the,
right now.
I got you, I got you. coming off of the NBA Cup championship. Um, I've been saying it for years. When a team learns how to win, they start to win and win more. The fact that, you could say whatever you want about the NBA Cup. We've gone through this. You got a lot of flack on social media about being excited about winning the championship. Um, I think that goes a long way. You know what to do in pressure moments. You know how to win in those moments. And I think that that's going to translate through the back. I mean, we're not even in the back half of the season, but through the rest of the season into the playoffs. Injuries aside, if this team is healthy, they add a piece or two, like you're saying, the Knicks won a championship.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what
Gotta have it.
that's all it is.
That's it. That's
That's
all. That's really when you're talking about the future. That's all we want. That's all we want. And that you made a great point, and Jalen Brunson made that point in his post game comments. Like it's good to win and learn how to win. Like it's a good experience to be in this type of winner take all. This type of win or go home. Like
yeah,
this is it. Like that right there. When they if and when they end up in a game 7,
yeah,
who's more prepared for
exactly.
that? Like, who's more prepared
Exactly.
for this moment? Who's gonna piss down their legs at the free throw line, and who's gonna knock down the shot? Who's gonna even pull it in the first place? Who's gonna go up and get that block and not foul? Who's gonna, stop the best player? Like, who's gonna stop an alien freak that's 7'5" doing everything on the court? Like, y'all act like they wasn't trying over there or something like that, and like that's not a
Yeah,
good team. The San Antonio Spurs are the 2 seed in the West. The Knicks are the 2 seed in the East. This was a battle of 2 great teams that were really trying to get after it. And I just don't understand why people are hating on it. But I don't even want to spend any time talking about that because that's neither here nor there. It's, as I said on Instagram and everywhere in America, it's here, deal with it. But
exactly.
yeah, the Knicks, that's all. That's what they need. They just need that one thing. But in the immediate future to help us get there and keep the train on the tracks, we need those pieces back. We need those pieces. I need Shamit.
Absolutely.
Shamit was hooping, he was having a great season. He was off to a great start, and he re-injured that shoulder, and that's hurt him. But same thing with Deuce McBride. Like get back when you can. We'll see who plays on Christmas.
Y'all hold down the fort till they get
Yeah,
healthy, get them
OG
back
just
into the
got back.
rotation,
Yeah,
and yeah,
OG
yep,
just got back. Hart and Bridges never miss games. And they're being smart about how they're managing Mitchell Robinson, whom we saw. I be saying stuff when I said how the value of him, like how impactful he is. You saw it against
he's
San
been banging the
Antonio in that
drum
game.
for
You
years.
saw it in that game, like just having a guy who's that size but physically capable of moving around and guarding all different positions on the perimeter and getting good contests. And now he does it without blocking, which was a huge problem for him in the first 2 or 3 years of his career. Mitch, man, he's just turned into easily one of the best rim protectors in the league, man. It's really incredible. And the other night, he knocked down 7 straight free throws, man. So we on the way, bro.
Man, if Mitch is doing that, y'all gonna be tough to beat.
Yo, for real, bro. I said, damn, that's crazy. They actually lost that game, if you can believe that. That was the Philly game. Snacking free throws and they've lost. I was like, come on,
Again,
man.
he
Can't
gonna
waste
build
those.
on it though.
You
He
can't
gonna
waste
build on
that.
it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the regular season's for. Good experience. Getting more confident at the free throw line. So, look, there we go.
Yeah. Um. So big news came out. Excuse me. Big news came out. You actually brought the news to my attention.
Yes.
The NBA and FIBA, they're looking to create a new professional men's basketball league in Europe. Um, from what I've read, they're looking to blend European sports with, the way we have franchises here in the United States. They're looking to blend the two of those and like create something to capitalize on the growing love of the sport of basketball. Um, my first question for you is, do you like this idea of the NBA and the and FIBA looking to create something new overseas.
So I like it for this reason. This is, and I feel like this is the most important thing. It's gonna serve as like almost like a feeder program outside of the G League, for these guys that are coming out of college, because obviously these aren't going to be like all NBA players. It'll be European
Sure.
guys, but they're still going to come over here and take these college kids that, when March comes around and they get knocked out in the Sweet 16 or whatever, that's like the last basketball game they play. That's not a rec league game. So this is going to give them an opportunity to keep playing professionally if this comes around. So I do like it for that. But then I also worry about like the quality of the game. Like, is this gonna be like a war memorial game? I'm sorry if you're not from the town, you know what I mean, not
Yeah,
from where we're from, but a rec league game. Like, is this gonna be like something like that, or is this gonna be like they have the club leagues and all the all the different things going out there already?
exactly.
So
Yep,
I'm interested in seeing like the level of talent that they can acquire. Like the best players in Europe are playing in those leagues or in the NBA. So it's not like
exactly.
you're gonna
Yeah.
find some hidden gem. So that's it makes me worry with that. But yeah, I mean, I like it for them to be able to kind of come over here and say, hey, you didn't make the NBA, you were a first or second round draft pick, but you don't want to go all the way to Australia or anywhere else. You can come right over here to London and play on the London Trouts or whatever.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, from a business standpoint, I get it. And I get why the
Yeah,
NBA wants to be involved. Um, I just don't see I don't I negotiations or the talks aren't scheduled to start until early next year. So I'm sure we're going to start to get more information.
yeah,
But for me, you mentioned it. There is a G League in the United States as a pipeline to the NBA. If you're a great European player, you're going to get looks and you're going to play in the NBA.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We have
exactly.
the Jokic's, we have the Giannis's, we have the Lukas.
Yeah, shit. Half the
So
draft at this point is European players or foreign players.
exactly.
Literally,
So
the
like
first 10 out of 15 picks are European players.
so I just don't know. And again, we'll get more information. I just don't know what the plan is
Yeah, yeah.
aside from it being
Just another
from
league.
outside looking in, it looks like another league and a money grab
Yeah,
because there are already teams, there are already clubs
yeah,
that I mean, we barely beat the
yeah,
France team in the Olympics, and it's
yeah,
like they got their own leagues, they got their own players. So
yeah,
um I don't know. We need more information. I just
yeah.
don't know how it's going to work, I
Because I don't know
guess.
how you're gonna go over there and like tell these club teams like, hey, you're in our league now, and we're gonna do it like this. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be seeing some of the videos of the crowds over there. They'd be rocking in there.
Crazy.
Like crazy, like rocking harder than I seen it even in MSG. Like it's crazy over there. So I mean, they are basketball crazy, and Adam Silver made a comment about investments in the arenas and the communities where these venues are and things like that. So they want to make it like a full on expansion like that. But yeah, it does seem kind of money grabby too. But I'd like it for the opportunities that it could present to the basketball
Yeah.
players.
And you're absolutely right. In terms of that, obviously you have the G League if you're good enough to be there. A lot of players go overseas after their collegiate careers.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe this is just another avenue. If you're 22, 21, 23 years old and you're like, yo, I still have basketball in me, but I can't play. I'm not good enough for the NBA. I'm not going to make it there. I can't get into maybe this is a good alternative.
yeah.
But again, once more information comes out, we'll have a better idea. Um, I want to jump back over to the Eastern Conference. We talked about the Knicks, obviously, um, alluded to the Celtics a little bit, the Pistons. Is there a power shift in the Eastern Conference? Right now, it's Pistons 1, Knicks 2. The Celtics have won 8 of their last
It's
10.
the
They
surprise
have
of the year.
climbed. Yeah, they've
That's the
climbed
surprise of the
right
season.
into that third seed.
They wasn't gonna lay
um,
down and die. Everybody thought they were gonna lay down and die.
without Tatum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, is there any concern for you as a Knicks fan? Should there be any concern for the Detroit Pistons seeing the Celtics in their rearview mirrors?
I don't think there's any concern. I think that that's a team that's got a bunch of guys trying to make a name for themselves, improve things. That they could. You got Pritchard proving that he could be a starter in this league. You got
Hmm.
Jaylen Brown proving that he could run his own team. And yes, JT, we need him. We love him. He's a great player, but I could run this thing too. But we'll be a really good basketball team with me leading the charge as well. You got some other guys that came in. If Anthony Simons trying to make a name for
Yep,
himself and establish himself as a key player on a winning team in this
yep,
league, coming from Portland where he hadn't seen a lot of winning over there. And yeah, I mean, I think there's just a lot. You got a lot of guys that there's some other unknown or not unknown, but very little known players over there that are making a big impact for them. So yeah, and then of course Joe Mazzulla, man, he's a great coach.
yep.
He knows how to get these guys going. I see that they're still shooting the threes and everything like that, and that's
It's
that
working right now.
it's working right now. So they got the personnel, to do it. So yeah, man, let them fire, and it's working out for them right now.
Yeah. I would say yes and no in terms of the Eastern Conference being uh, concerned. Um, Celtics, they're a great team. I don't like them as a team, but they're a great team. They're very well coached, as you mentioned, with Joe Mazzulla. Um, I don't think anybody thought. I don't think anybody thought the Celtics were going to fall into the cellar of the Eastern
No,
Conference with Jason Tatum being out. I also don't think anybody thought they would be the 3 seed going
yeah,
into Christmas.
it was just the moves
Um,
that they made to on the way to that. Like it was more like you send Porzingis out, you send Drew out,
yep,
no Tatum. Like you literally brought Al Horford's out. Is he still there? I don't even know where Al is. I don't know what's
he's
going on.
not
Yeah. Oh no, he's in Golden State. So
Golden
yeah.
State.
Yes, that's so. Then you got all that going. So it's really, they made it seem like to us that they were mailing it in for the season and they were kind of regrouping 26, but nah,
No.
they they trying to get it.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see
yeah,
what they
and
do in a month or so. And if they can, these guys are out there making a name for themselves. What could they go out there and get, or are they going to stand pat and really try to compete with this thing?
yeah, and I mean, I know I've seen footage of Jason Tatum working out and he's jumping and doing things on that Achilles. He's not going to be back this year, guys.
Don't
I'm
do that.
sorry
Yeah,
I'm sorry to burst your bubble.
yeah,
Not going to play this.
no,
I mean, if they made a deep run in the playoffs, maybe. But even then, why are you going to throw him into the fire of the playoffs and expect him to pick up where he left off a year ago?
yeah,
He's not playing this year.
no.
And with that said, Jaylen Brown, great player. I don't trust him to lead a championship team.
No,
I'm
no, no.
sorry. Like he's a very good 1B. And he's been playing fantastic. Like, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong,
yeah.
really.
There are
When
ways
it
to
comes to the
stop him though.
playoffs, yeah,
With
I just don't
Tatum,
see
there's
it.
not really a way to stop him. He just be having off nights. Like that's really what it is. Like you can throw doubles at him. Like that's what makes Jason Tatum a superstar player. Is that
Yes,
those players that their game raises above every scheme that you throw at them, and they're just hitting shimmy, shimmy, turnaround fadeaways, falling out of bounds, and over the backboard it goes it. Like that is a superstar. Like, and that's the type
yeah,
of stuff he does. There's not a defense for that. It just the only
yeah,
one who can stop them is them. There's only a few of those, and he's one of them.
yeah. I agree. I
And you
agree.
want him to come back and be that. You don't want him to
Yeah,
come back and not be. I know I've seen a video of him dunking and stuff. And look, in the playoffs, they're probably going to be not. I don't want to say they'll be a tough out. I don't know how I don't know how far they're going to take this whole thing, but they're off to a good start, 18-11, and yeah, we'll see how much they can grow as the season goes on, as other teams grow as
exactly.
well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, so as we mentioned, Christmas in a couple of days, a staple. It's a staple of Christmas. We saw the NFL try to steal it away from the NBA.
Unbelievable.
LeBron said, not today.
They're
It's
still
still
doing
the
it this year.
NBA's day.
They did it
They
again
are.
this year. It's crazy.
But did you see, I think it was SeatGeek or so one of the places where you buy tickets. Um, Tickets to the NFL games are like $175 or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Whereas the Knicks Cavs game, they were starting at like three
Forget about
something.
it. Yeah, like
And
that's
it's
like
just
that's the
like,
400s.
yeah,
You up there?
exactly.
You up there at the top
And,
top?
and part of it is we have really bad matchups in the NFL for Christmas, but just tradition, history.
Yeah,
It's a basketball day. You get up, you open gifts, you're with the family, you turn on the game, you're watching the
yeah.
game, playing with your like that's
By noon, there's
Christmas.
basketball on. Exactly.
That's
Even on
Christmas.
NFL Sunday, you gotta wait till 1 o'clock. On Christmas Day, it's noon. Soon as like, literally, as
Yeah.
soon as afternoon is when basketball starts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally.
Um what's your what's the matchup that you're most excited for on Thursday, on Christmas Day?
Oh, for Christmas Day. Okay, here. Let me pull this thing up here. I know I should have been ready, but here I go. Of course I like Knicks Cavs. Look, this
Hmm.
Spurs Thunders thing, this is looking crazy. They look so crazy out there against each other.
Yeah.
They're huge men. Like these Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren going at it in the way that they battle on the basketball court is it's so crazy to see this to me.
It's yeah.
These dudes got handled. There's these dudes they're doing stuff that just it's crazy. This is what I was saying before when I said it. These are those KD babies. Victor Wembanyama, when he listed his favorite players, he didn't list a single center. He li- he listed all guards like
Yeah.
and forwards. He talking about Tony Parker and who did he say Manu Ginobili or something like that.
No.
He modeled his game after guards, and that's how we get here. And he just kept growing. I guess that's what happened. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's the one I'm looking for. I think I like all the games. But yeah, T Wolves Nuggets. I think that we could have something there. Like this is where I was talking about what they want in their stocking. This is a game where they could pick up a game against the team that's ahead of them
It's true.
and keep moving up the standings. So I think that's at the late 10:30 hour. Kids are in bed. You know what I mean? Pop on a
We're
little
off
bit
on
of NBA
Friday,
basketball.
so
Yeah, I'm not off any day. I work every day.
oh,
It's so horrible. It's
sorry.
horrible. I know. I know. It's really criminal. It's really criminal. But hey, somebody's got to keep the things running, right? Somebody's got to do it.
That's it.
Somebody's got to do
Got
it.
bills to pay, got
Exactly.
cash to take care of. You got to do what you got
Exactly.
to do.
He's the best. He is the best. He had me dying the other day. We were watching Sing 2. Okay.
I've
It's a
heard good things.
great movie. Great soundtrack. And he sings the songs all day long. All day long. Oh man, it was crazy yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. All weekend was crazy. We
That,
watched that movie like 10 times. 10.
that sounds
Like
about right
a couple times back
for a
to back.
toddler. Yep,
A couple times
yep.
back to back.
Like, hey, baby Cash,
I want to watch Sing too. Yes,
you want to watch something else? You want to
no,
watch
no.
Sing One?
Yo, he
Nope,
literally
nah,
lost
nah,
his
nah.
mind. I tried to take it off. I tried to put sometimes else. You want to watch Home Alone? He's like, no, 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 no. I want to watch Sing too.
And
But we just
you gotta
watched it.
pick your battles.
Yeah, I don't
You gotta
fight
pick your
that.
battles.
I don't fight that. I'm like, all right, let's watch Sing 2. Here we go. Oh, that's crazy.
um, Christmas Day, I'm right there with you. Um, you know, you go back a couple of weeks to the NBA Cup. We talked about the Spurs bouncing OKC, gave them their second loss on the season.
Yes.
Wemby's comments about ethical basketball. Um, they've won six in a row. They're the two seed in the West. You mentioned
Yeah.
it. They've we've been talking about Victor Wembanyama for the last few years, and I feel like every time he comes up in conversation with us, we're like, "Hey, the league has a couple more years before he finally gets it and he just terrorizes the league.
He is ahead of schedule.
We said a couple years, it might be here now
He is
because
ahead of
Victor
schedule.
Wembanyama is doing things that we've just never seen before.
Yeah,
And that team, and when he got drafted, we also talked about this.
went to the
That
right
team was
place.
going to do the
Went to the
things
right
to
place.
take care of him
Hmm.
personally as a player. You know, when he's hurt, he had the calf strain. They're not saying, "Hey, Victor, we need you out here
Yeah,
playing 40 minutes tonight."
no,
No, you're going to play 21 minutes,
get him right.
whether we're winning or losing,
Yeah,
and then you're getting out.
yep,
It is what it is. But they've
yep.
surrounded him with the talent that he needs
They
and
have
the
drafted
talent.
incredibly.
Yeah,
Other than
everybody.
other than Oklahoma
Everybody.
City, and maybe even comparable to Oklahoma City, there is not another team that's drafted better than San Antonio.
They've been
Other than
fantastic.
Oklahoma City,
Yeah,
they've obviously you obviously got to get the picks in the lottery and everything like that, but they didn't
of
waste a single pick.
course.
Every pick that they've had in the lottery is still on the roster and contributing
Yeah,
at a really high level. Especially Castle, that kid's a superstar. Give him All Star votes. He is incredible. He's incredible. Shout out to UConn. Uh, and yeah, man, I like what they're doing. And of course, Detroit. Detroit's also drafted well. They've brought in
yes.
the right veterans and stuff like that. And then JB Bickerstaff can't say enough about him and the job he's done coaching that team. Yeah, it's the key. We draft and develop. Another key point that I've mentioned for years and years on this show. You want to draft
Yes.
and
You
develop.
have.
And all the teams that are doing that are the ones that are sitting at the top of the standings. Every single one.
Yep.
With the exception of the Lakers, who somehow they just keep putting it together and getting a superstar player by accident.
By accident. um, Real quick, you mentioned giving Castle all-star votes. Did you see two things? Jimmy Butler about the
Yeah.
All-Star game. He said, "Don't give me any votes. Doesn't want to go to All-Star weekend. Start a GoFundMe to send me on vacation." And then who was it? Kevin was it Kevin Garnett talking about it was Kevin Garnett talking about LeBron, and he was like, "Hey, LeBron doesn't want to go to the All-Star game. Don't waste your vote on him." Um I think this is a bad sign for the All-Star game. When, granted,
The
Jimmy
players don't even
Butler,
want to know.
yeah, like neither one of them deserve to be an All-Star. If we're
Yeah.
being completely honest with the way that they played.
Yeah.
LeBron will probably get grandfathered in just because he's LeBron. There's only a year, two, three, whatever it is
Yeah.
that he's going to be playing.
Can he just like
But
host this year or something like that? Like you don't have to play. Like don't he just host? Be a host.
um, how do you like? Is this a bad omen for the All-Star game? If Jimmy Butler's publicly coming out and saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
don't vote for me,
Yeah.
don't because I don't want
I
to
don't
play,
want to
don't
go.
vote for me."
Yeah.
I feel like that's not good.
Yeah. It's not though. I think that it's worse for the NBA. Like I don't think it's bad for us or anybody. I think it's bad for the players. I think it's bad for the NBA, like the people putting on the All Star game.
Yeah,
That's it's saying it's too much media, it's too much nonsense. They don't get a break. You're always just like they don't want to do it. They want a break. They want the break. They don't. If it's an All Star break, they want the All Star break, and I get it.
yeah, yeah,
I get it. Like and even that means even if you go out there and play another game, like yeah, they love hooping and everything, but it's a game that they're not getting paid for. It's not like the
yeah.
NBA Cup. You gotta be playing in the Cup, then you gotta be playing in the All Star game. Like, nah, pick one. That's what they're saying, basically. That's it. Like you
Adam, you
could
got
be
to
like,
pick one, bro.
yeah, you gotta pick one. You don't even need an All Star game, MVP of the Cup. That's it. You could go and just go one guy getting the whole award for everybody. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Um, just one more thing on Christmas Day, or the Christmas Day games. LeBron, Steph, KD are not going to be playing forever, and we don't know how many more times they're going to be playing on Christmas. Enjoy this. We
Yes.
got Katie and the Rockets playing the Lakers. We got Steph playing Dallas.
Yes.
Um, enjoy it. Enjoy it. We've only got a few more years left of them. Obviously, You've got the young crop coming up. You got Wemby. He's going to be a mainstay.
Oh
SGA
yeah,
is going to be up there. And Edward, like there's new players that are going to be filling that void,
absolutely.
but the OGs, we only got a few more years. Embrace it. Embrace it.
Yeah, the Knicks play every year on Christmas because they're the Knicks.
Uh, Yes. um, let's get out of here, man.
Let's do it.
Before we leave, um, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, bro.
Yes,
You and
same
the
to you,
fam.
same to everybody.
Yes, everybody. Merry Christmas. Be smart, be healthy. Um, yeah, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy the time with the family.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully it's stress free.
Oh yeah,
I know we all need a little bit of time away from the job, so enjoy
yes.
it.
Can't wait
Enjoy
till
it.
Friday. Friday is gonna be it. That's when I can really actually celebrate the holiday. And my weekends are very, very near and dear to my heart. So yeah, I'm ready for it already. Needless to say,
Yeah,
but it's gonna be a light week. After nobody gonna be at work tomorrow. Nobody will be at work Thursday.
exactly.
I'm gonna be there,
I
but
gotta
it'll
work
be like
tomorrow
a
too.
vacation day. You know what I mean? It'll be like a vacation
Yeah,
day. If anybody does come into the office, it's gonna be like pick something up and leave. Like nobody's gonna stay. They're gonna tell their bosses they want us that they're gonna stay, but they're not gonna stay. They just
yeah.
show up there,
Show
scan the
Yeah,
badge. Yeah, so you show face. You know what I mean? So when they call in, hey, did so and so come in there? I gotta be the one to
yeah,
tell them. Yeah, I saw her earlier. It's
yeah.
crazy, man. But yeah, have a good Christmas, man.
You too, bro.
To everybody, enjoy the basketball, like Johnell said. Enjoy these legendary players going at it one more time or two more times or however many more times. And yeah, man, enjoy your family. Enjoy Christmas.
Yes, yes. With that said, we'll get out of here. I am John L. with my guy Matt Price, Cash Walking. This is Heat Chat powered by Designated Report. Merry Christmas. We will be back with y'all next week before New Year's, before 2026. Next week, now that you're drinking some wine, I got to make sure I have something to sip on for our New Year's show.
Oh yeah,
So we'll get right.
that's a good one. That's gonna be a good one. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I might have something a little darker than that. I'm gonna get wild here. Let's go. I think the Knicks play that night too.
Let's
I
get
think
it. All
I
right,
think the
guys.
Knicks play
I'll talk
on
to
New
you.
Year's Eve. All right, bro. Later.